I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just gotta drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
That is not true.
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, "Pop the trunk."
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. My name is Melissa.
My name is Mel. Bunny. I don't know.
Her name is Melanie. So we are real life sisters. We're real life sisters. I am the oldest. She is the youngest. She does stuff on the TikTok that keeps you informed on all things court law related, but she's not a lawyer.
I'm
yes,
not.
if the pieces are come together, that is her. And we get on here every week and we talk about what the heck we want to talk about.
And we also thank our sponsors every single week. We want to thank Vegamore, BetterHelp, and Mint Mobile.
Thank you guys so much. You'll hear more about them at the middle parts of the podcast. Okay. All right. I'm done with that because I've fumbled all the way
Fumbled it through.
You wouldn't think I do this every single week for the last 5 or 6 years because I am struggling.
On multiple podcasts.
Multiple. All right. Okay. So we're going to start with reviewing Love is Blind. But before we go there, let me just quickly give you guys the Love is Blind. Well, it leads into Love is Blind, but the long story short of it all. Okay. So this is what happened. You guys wanted us to do an impromptu live for
Love is Blind reunion.
Love is Blind reunion recap because it was a lot happening.
And it deserved.
Oh, and it did. Okay. The problem was the NAACP stuff happened this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But more than that, Josiah had games in Temecula. Without traffic, it is 2 hours away from me. Okay. A solid 2 hours away from me. So on Friday, we went to the NAACP dinner. Was that on Friday?
Yep.
No, was it on Thursday? Friday? Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Something else happened. Anyway, don't matter. So all of this happened. So Joe has games on Saturday morning in Temecula, right? We go out there Vinny picks us up at like 6:30
In the morning.
We arrive, we get breakfast. His game is at 10:30. While we are there, 2 hours away, no traffic. 2 hours away, no traffic. 2 hours away, no traffic. NAACP is at night. We think NAACP starts at 7.
It didn't.
Child, it started at 5.
PM. Oh.
Red carpet started at 2.
Uh-oh.
We didn't realize any of this until like 11:30. I will tell you exactly. Germany, our stylist, who you guys know, texts me and says, I'm going to pull it up. She says, she texts me at 10:36.
Today, I was just talking to another one of my clients who says that the carpet starts at 2 and the ceremony starts at 5, but I know that you said that your car wasn't picking you up until 6. So I just wanted to make sure that we were still tracking to that and that everything is good and y'all are just going to the ceremony late.
I just want to know you know what you're talking about.
No.
Because you seem confused.
Correct.
That was a very polite way of saying, girl, hello, you're wrong.
Yes. Everything was jacked up. And if you didn't hear the math, this is the math. Red carpet's at 2. Ceremony's at 5. Your car was at 6.
And you're 2 hours away at
And
11.
I'm 2 hours away at 10:36. So we say, oh, crap. What we gonna do? So we leave Joe's game from Temecula at halftime, drive over. I'm texting my makeup artist, can you come early? He's like, no, girl, because everybody else is on time. So I'm doing everybody else's faces. So we get home rushing. George comes, who's works on the team. He's I guess he's Germany's assistant, but he works on her team. He dresses us a lot because Germany's actually based out in Atlanta. So anyway, he comes to the house. He's getting us dressed. I end up having to do my own hair, do my own makeup, do all the things. We go, and we're still late. Completely missed the red carpet, which I'm not quite sure we could have been able to walk anyway. Completely missed the red carpet. By the time we get there, Quinta, she had already come home. Missed her. Whatever happened during that time, something else, like not monumental, but significant happened during that time. We missed that. We came out. Queen Latifah was probably already in her second outfit.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
we missed all the situations. So that was another reason why it couldn't have. It just wouldn't have worked. So then we went to the NAACP. Then we go to the dinner, or like the after party, and then we leave there
and go back out
and drive back to Temecula
because he has more games.
Because he has more games on Sunday morning.
Oh, man.
So we didn't get back to Temecula on Saturday night until midnight or so.
Oh.
And Joe had games at 8:30 the next morning.
Oh, and they be having to go early.
Yes, and he had to be there an hour early. So we had to be there at 7:30. So that was our weekend. So all of that to say next time we will pre-plan the chaoticness so that way we know what we're doing. And, so all of that to say that's why we couldn't do that. But we're here today. I know we're a day late and a dollar short, but y'all going to get our thoughts, okay?
You sure are. And what you'll also get our thoughts on is Vegamore. Real change happens when you're consistent, and achieving the hair of your dreams is no exception. Thanks to Vegamore, sticking to your hair routine has never been easier, and you'll start seeing the results that you've always wanted. The products are 100% cruelty-free and are never formulated with potentially harmful chemicals like parabens or hormones. When it comes to seeing results, like anything, consistency is key. You have to keep it up, keep it going, do it every day if you can, and you will start to see the results that you want. It's easy to make a part of your hair routine, especially their Grow Hair Serum, which comes in the little bottles, and it's a little dropper. You can just drop it in the morning or drop it in the evening, whatever your hair routine looks like. Very easy to just kind of adopt these products into what you are already doing, and if you're consistent, you will start to see some results. For best results, use for a minimum of 3 months for visibly fuller, healthier, and thicker looking hair. Courtney on Melissa's team is a fan of Vegamore. She has told us about it. You had some things about it you were going to say.
Listen, the Grow Hair Serum was named 2022 Shape Beauty Award winner. It's vegan. It increases the appearance of hair density. I actually have very fine hair, so anything that's going to give me some volume.
Amen.
I'm always here for. Reduces the sign of shedding and fallout. So if you're in your postpartum era,
Amen.
We all know that could be kind of attack your edges. All right. It feels like an attack. And everything else. Definitely you want to pick up some Grow Hair Serum.
Yes. They also have a monthly subscription, which is very dope for the Grow Hair Serum, which makes it easy for you to stay consistent. You sign up for a monthly subscription, and then you can get 1 bottle or 3 bottles sent to you every single month. You save more, obviously, when you are on a subscription, and you'll never run out of the products, which the worst thing you could do is fall in love with the product and then run out and not realize that you've run out. And now when you go to use it, you're like, oh, shoot. But if you have a subscription, obviously they're going to deliver before you even think about it. It's at your doorstep. So elevate your hair wellness routine this year with Vegamore. For a limited time, get 20% off of your first subscription by your first subscription order by going to vegamore.com/Jen and use code Jen at checkout. That's Vegamore, VEGAMOUR.com/Jen. Code Jen to save 20% on your first order. Vegamore.com/Jen. Code Jen.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. You have anything long story short? We're going straight into...
Well, let's go into Love is Blind, and then we'll see if I need to talk about my long story short.
Okay, very good. All right. Love is Blind, Season 6 finale. Mel's going to lead us because she took notes, and I will cue into what I remember.
Please do.
Well, first, wait, before you even get started, let me just say this because I don't know if this happened to everybody or just me. Netflix needs to know that they cannot do appointment TV.
Oh, man.
It's not your ministry.
They're like, join us at 7, and then at 7:35, they're like, here you go. Now we'll hit play.
I do not know why.
We've been here waiting.
Stop
trying to do this.
Stop trying to do appointment TV. It doesn't work.
Or do it with something smaller.
Yes, something that's less anticipated.
Yes,
I do not understand. Mine eventually worked on my laptop as well. However, I should not have had to
I
go
agree.
to a plan B.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it on my TV because I was cooking, and now I'm reduced to this small screen. I don't like watching stuff like that.
Yeah,
Netflix, get it together. First of all, you're a technology company.
I know.
Get the technology technologically.
Hey, man, they ain't figured it out yet.
I was so irritated. Okay. Once it started,
It
start
was great.
us.
It was great. First of all, I just want to say that Nick and Vanessa have obviously saw all the comments
For sure.
about people saying how bad they were as hosts because they came ready.
They came ready.
They came like, we heard y'all was talking.
Yes, yes, yes.
You won't be talking today?
Yes.
Okay, the producers
Mhm.
have obviously been keeping up with all of the TikTok
Shown up.
posts
Yes, they
because
did.
they came with receipts.
Sure enough.
And they came ready to ask questions, and I appreciate that. So
They
Nick
didn't
and
ask
Vanessa-
everybody the same questions,
No,
though,
they
which
didn't.
irritated
didn't,
me.
and they missed a few questions for some people that like, girl,
We
hello,
needed the
this was
tea
a
there,
glaring
too.
question you
Yeah,
had to ask.
I agree.
But you know, they are miles ahead from where they've come,
Mhm.
and for that I appreciate. They tried to start with Johnny and Amy, and I was like, that girl's name is Amy. That's so nice. Who y'all knew her name was Amy? I did not know that baby's name.
I didn't either.
That is amazing.
I didn't know his name either, though.
I didn't either.
They're the
There's
married
like
couple.
Jeremy, Jimmy, and Johnny, and I don't. That's
That's a
too
lot of
many
J's.
J's and Y's.
I agree.
Why would you cast that many people with a J and Y?
Jimmy, Jeremy,
Johnny.
and John. That is a lot. Y'all should have
That's
did better.
stupid.
You know what? Yes.
So I'd be like, which one? In my mind, Jeremy is annoying because he had. I mean, in real life he is, but he has the A. So I just
Yeah, his
know
name is spelled weird.
that one. But everybody else, I don't know. So they start with them and talk about the fact that they got married and like, ooh, okay, that's great for them. And then they get into Jeremy A. And they were like, you're dating somebody, huh? Let's bring her out. And everybody's like, oh. And why did Sarah Ann? She came out like, hi. Hello.
She's such an oblivious villain.
I don't
I
understand.
hate her. I want her to lean into just, I'm a B. And that's, yes, I did steal your man. And?
Why are you acting like we want you here?
Yes. Like, girl, lean into it. I hate that she
Oh my gosh.
pretends like she's, like, girl,
Yes.
just be the villain.
I'm a girl's girl.
like, no, you're not.
First of all, the fact that they kept saying girls girl was
Oh,
so,
so
annoying.
annoying.
And then she was like, I'm not a pick me girl. You're literally the
You're a
definition.
pick me girl.
Do you know pick me? Like you literally said pick.
Yes,
How
literally.
did you miss that part?
Yes.
And then Vanessa, oh shady self. So did you guys just run off into the sunset after the jet skis? And Sarah Ann's like, yes, actually we did. We've been together the whole time. We live together now. Only for cut to 15 minutes later.
Come on.
Chelsea was like, every time I see him, they're broken up.
But this was what's so cool, crazy though, because clearly somebody got a big mouth and they don't tell the other person. Because I can't remember who. I think it was Sarah Ann was looking like we never.
Listen, Sarah was shocked. Oh, so you guys know?
You guys know we don't always.
So you heard.
Y'all know we be having issues. Yes. Because Jeremy big mouth be telling all the tea. That's exactly why.
And then he gonna talk about, you've only seen me once. I've seen you twice.
Yes.
And both times, y'all were not together.
And that's what it's given. They're not going to last long. They are the couple that is clinging to each other because we all hate them together.
Yes.
And as soon as we stop caring, they're going to break up.
Absolutely. It's more fun when everybody hates you.
Oh, yes.
When everybody's rooting for you, all of a sudden, you're not rooting for
yes,
you.
Yes.
All
Yes.
of a sudden.
Yes.
He was like, we've had our ups and downs, but we are fighting through. Every relationship goes through the peaks and the valleys.
Listen, they're going to break up
But
tomorrow.
we are trying. And she was like, everything's been great.
Everything's been
I
fantastic.
love him so he's
I've
the
met the love of my life.
She literally, she was like holding his hand and looking into his eyes. That man was looking straight ahead. She was like, I love you.
Because he wants to
You are
break
the
up.
love of my life. And he was like,
He wants to break
go
up.
through ups and downs.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
that brought me so much joy. Laura got on that screen. She's in what? Belize, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Barcelona.
Yeah.
She's somewhere. And she got on that screen and is still pissed.
Oh, my God.
She is today
very
Still
upset. Yes, she is. Yes,
Which she
is.
has a right to be, but also, girl.
I know. It's so interesting to me the way the feelings develop so strongly for people you've known for, that long.
Yes. She
It's
was
very
upset.
interesting. She was very upset.
She was rolling her eyes. Every time they said something, she was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So hilarious for me. Okay, moving on. Vanessa tried to ask Jimmy something about Jeremy and Sarah Ann, and that man said, I have enough on my plate.
Listen.
But then they cut to here's the unsung hero of the whole reunion. This man, Kwame, was having the time of his
Yes, he
life.
was.
Kwame was us on the set.
Yes, he
was like,
Loud in Chelsea.
Kwame was back there like
Having a good time.
a mess. This is good tea. Kwame was cracking
he was having a good time.
Oh, he was so great. He was so great. And that woman he's with, I forgot her name.
Her name's Chelsea too.
Oh, well, she just be,
I think her name is Chelsea.
I forgot. Kwame was us, and I appreciated him. They need to bring him back for all the reunions because I just want him to be in the background to react
His
the way we are
faces were
reacting.
giving he was having
home.
a good old time.
Yes. Okay. Oh, then there was a little bit about Chelsea when Jessica got involved, and Chelsea said to Sarah Ann, she unfollowed all of us, but then followed all of our fiancés.
Yes.
And then Jessica was like, I removed you from. They were just attacking. I removed you from the group chat.
Which
it was just so good.
Jessica's a real one though. To remove someone from a group chat is low key kind of wild.
And then why she always try to drop a nugget? Just because you're the loudest one in the room does not mean you're the smartest or whatever she said. Get your little nuggets out of here. This is mess drama tea. You over here trying to drop quotes. This is not Pinterest.
Oh my God. I like Jessica though. Although, she does give me that potentially she's here for the fame.
Oh, yeah.
Because the fact that she is now on Fantasy Island, what's it called?
Oh, Perfect Match.
The Perfect Match.
Yeah. Is she on there?
Yes, that's what they announced at the
Oh,
end.
okay.
Her and the other white girl that got left at the altar that I was so sad.
There was two,
They are, I was surprised and not surprised, but she's kind of perfect for this kind of reality TV world.
Yeah.
She Micah, thank you.
Micah.
She definitely gives, Cam got thoughts.
Oh, tell us.
Oh, you just brought me back to because my girlfriend's been watching the previous season with Micah in it, and I was just like, my goodness, I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know if she's here. Jess is all the way here for.
She puts on though. She may not be, but she put on. She put on like, why would you ever disrespect this experiment like this? And I'm a mom. She like leans into like, oh, I'm here and y'all gonna keep me on the seats.
Yeah.
So I love it.
She's a beautiful girl. Mm-hmm. And I think she probably could have been a villain, but somehow backdoored her way into victim.
I agree. 100%.
And it works. And it works.
All right. And then Trevor came out.
That was so uncomfortable.
That was
I don't think he was prepared for
That was the best thing I've ever seen on TV.
I heard he had a panic attack.
He was like, can I go?
He literally said, can I go now?
But he stayed there afterwards.
Nick said, yes, you can go. And he still sat there.
No, and then you got to do the back and forth. You got to do. And the text said,
oh my gosh. No,
I still love you.
No, wait. Wait. This is Nick and Vanessa. So there were some texts that went around. And we're going to read them. I'll be the man. You be the girl. You're going to play you got it?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Here's Nick. Do you still love me? And then the girl says, oh my gosh, this is Vanessa. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. And then Nick again. Wait. Can I call you? And then she says, I missed you so much. Why are y'all up here role playing?
Are you guys role playing?
They literally leaned in.
And then this was why it was so
Nick,
bad.
I'll take the girl part. I just couldn't believe they did that.
No, but this was what's so wild. They did it for like 2 minutes. It was so long.
They read all of them.
Girl, stop. We got it.
And then when they finish, what do you have to say?
And that man said,
he just froze.
That baby.
He just froze.
He froze. Vanessa said, did you do all this for your career?
And he said, what career? And then she said, I have no idea. Everybody stop. This show must be stopped. They went from being terrible hosts to pulling the hell up. Okay? These people, why? Vanessa came like, oh, y'all want shade, huh? Why would she say, I have no idea? Why would he say, what career? What is happening?
That man said, I was trying to launch a career by coming on this show.
What career? I have no idea. We don't know why we put your broke self. You ain't got nothing going for you. We picked you to come on this show, and then you gonna come over here. You had a whole girlfriend. He over here talking about, I was toxic. We were toxic. I don't know, but I told her I was. Everything was a mess. It was so bad. Everything was so bad.
That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That was so bad. It was so bad.
It was bad.
And then he finally left.
He should have been gone. The moment he didn't have answers, he should have been escorted off the stage.
I had a whole statement prepared. And I just
oh my God, it was so bad.
It was
uncomfortable.
And Kwame was in the back like Kwame was back there.
No, he should have never come.
No.
Or they should have prepped him for the text messages.
So you guys have my text, right?
Yes,
he was like,
something, because he
Oh my
didn't. He was blindsided, and he just
Was he though?
listen. That
I
man,
don't believe he was blindsided.
he
The
should have gave his
entire
speech.
internet saw these texts were on the.
That's true.
You knew that you were trending.
But he didn't know that they was gonna play Romeo and Juliet.
That may be true. Yeah, that he came with them big old pants and that ill-fitted
baby
shirt and was stuck.
Yeah,
That was gold. I'm sorry though, because I also heard that he was mentally just not in a good space.
Yeah, I think they probably.
So
I can
all the
only
best to him.
imagine how he felt. I'm sure he was hot.
Oh yes.
I'm sure he was flooded
Yeah.
with emotion and just literally did not freeze. What is it?
Flight or fright. Fight or flight. There
Or
you go.
freeze. Fight, flight, or freeze. That's it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, freeze is what you don't want to do. It's the fight or flight syndrome is
the thing. But I think they added freeze.
Did they?
Yes, because you can fight. Some people fight. Some people run away, and some people
Just
freeze. Like I don't know what to do.
Got it.
And I think his was freeze because he literally didn't know what to do. Did we even see him walk off stage?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe they cut the cameras.
Because somebody said this and I was like, I need to go back and watch. They said all you heard was his big old pants.
What did he have on?
You don't remember this ill-fitted outfit? Oh my goodness.
I see.
No, that's not a good one. Hold on.
Okay.
His outfit was so bad. It was so bad.
They did him. This was the other thing. They went hard on him, right?
Yes.
Which is fine because he did deserve. He had all of us fooled. My problem is, oh yeah, okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see him standing up. I didn't remember.
We gonna send this to
My problem is they didn't go as hard on everybody equally.
I agree.
If y'all are gonna be the host that's gonna
yeah.
get to the bottom of it, y'all miss opportunities to get to the bottom of
I
it.
agree.
And that's why it felt like y'all unfairly went after Trevor because y'all know he doesn't seem like he's not a villain. He's the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's
you
good.
think he's a villain,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you hear about it, and it's the little boy back here crying.
yeah,
he
yeah.
can't handle it.
I agree.
Jeremy, actual villain.
I agree with that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sarah Ann, actual villain.
100%.
Like, y'all are not spinning. And then, God bless him, Clay didn't get all he deserved. And low-key, AD didn't get all the questioning.
Okay, wait, let's
she
go
deserved.
to them.
Okay,
let's
sorry,
go to them.
go.
Because so what you think, because Clay was up there like therapized. That man was like, I went to therapy and I'm better. You are the love of my life. And I was a terrible person and I regret it. And I love you, girl. And everybody was like, oh, you feel like he was lying?
No, my problem with Clay is that I believe every word that comes out of his mouth.
Okay.
And I believe he believes every word that comes out of his mouth.
Okay.
he will never be able to back it.
Oh, you don't.
I just don't think he has act right in him.
Oh.
I think he is, unfortunately, his daddy's child. And it's going to take more than however long it's been since the end of the show and today to get. That's going to be something he's got to work through
For a while.
continuously to learn and do new behaviors, because all he knows is what he saw, and he didn't, some people see stuff and they're like, I will never, and they go the opposite way. He is his daddy's child.
And that's why they both need BetterHelp.
And they
we are so grateful to have BetterHelp as a sponsor of this show and this podcast. Again, this show episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. And many times, amen, when you grow up in your house and you see things that maybe you've experienced or you've seen that you need to work through.
Yes.
You need therapy. You need a person. You need BetterHelp to help you work through that.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Clay. You should hit up BetterHelp. What is the first thing you do if you had an extra hour in your day? Would you go for a run, take a nap, read a book, show up for a friend? A lot of us spend our lives wishing we had more time. And the question is, time for what? If time was unlimited, how would you use it? The best way to squeeze that special thing into your schedule is to know what's important to you and to make it a priority. Therapy can help you find what matters to you so you can do more of it. I love that, actually, being able to, first you have to figure out what it is that you want to spend your time doing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go through that process. It's not just oh, I wish I could do that. Once you actually figure that out,
Yep.
then you'll be able to prioritize it and you'll want to prioritize it. And I love that therapy can help do that for you. We are fans, obviously, of therapy and of BetterHelp. We have both used their services, amen, use them on a consistent basis because they work, they help get you in a good space mentally and even physically. I feel like when you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good. They kind of go hand in hand.
100%.
And working with a therapist and working through some of the things that you don't even realize that you need to talk through can help you do that. And again, that's why it's one of my favorite things. Are you about to say something?
No.
So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/GJ today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ to get 10% off of your first month today.
Very good. What were your thoughts on Clay?
So, you know what? I rewatched it last night and I was like, oh, I see. I feel like he really did. Obviously, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take some time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like I can imagine is what I'll say. I can imagine being able to watch yourself back provides a perspective that
100%.
you probably would have never had.
Agree.
And so even when you think back on stuff you've done, it's going to be different than actually seeing
For sure.
that. So I feel like what I was getting from him is that actually did impact him. Like he really has been impacted by this experience. I also believe that they are together right now.
Well, and that was
She was on that stage playing games. Girl,
the host dropped the ball on that.
girl.
They dropped the ball on that. The fact that we saw, and they were pulling up pretty recent TikTok stuff that they
Yeah.
were bringing up. Pull up the picture from Thanksgiving
When she was at the
and
house.
ask them, why
Right.
was y'all together?
Yeah.
Is you is or is you ain't? And
Yeah.
you better not lie, AD, because you up here talking real
Yeah.
big, talking about you played in my face. Is he playing though? Currently?
Right. Well, and here's the problem. I felt like she had to put that face on to keep having her support. Yeah, rah, we ride for AD. But we all know, girl, we all know you doing that to say, we know that you are calling him when you don't even have to call him. Y'all are leaving here together.
Yeah.
We are not,
I wanna
we are
know.
not confused by this. Y'all are together right now. And then her little bit, this was really cute. Okay. It was really cute. Okay. I went on a few dates with Matt,
Oh,
respectfully.
yeah. Which
But we went on dates.
was that on your Love is Blind bingo card?
Well, she went on the date to play in Clay's face. That was called a get back. The problem is Clay didn't give a F. Clay was over there like, no, that's okay. We went on the dates and he cooked me some dinner and Clay was over there, could not care less. She was trying to make that baby care so bad. He over here staring. He's drilling a hole through my face. No, he literally was not. He was looking straight ahead. He did not care. And then when the host tried to ask him, you got anything to say? Or Nick was like, you need to go on, run some laps. And he was like, I have nothing disrespectful to say about Matt.
Yeah, he did.
That man did not care. I get it though, AD. You gotta play. You gotta try to make him jealous. You gotta do all the stuff. And you gotta play for the little TV, for the cameras. That's your man. As soon as he said, I love you, you said, I love you too, baby. Where you been? Why you had to make me look stupid on TV? We could have been together the whole time. Now we gotta start today. Girl, we're not confused.
I want to know.
They're together.
You think today?
Absolutely. That's our man.
Yeah, I feel like he messed up again. They ain't together no more.
That's her man. That is her man. And even if he messed up, she gonna take him back. They gonna be on and off probably more than the other couple for the next 3 years. And then in 3 years, she's gonna realize we can't be together. And then she'll finally move on. Today, that's her man.
I hate it for her. I would love. She's been doing a bunch of TikToks that they've been. I mean, not TikTok. She's been doing. Well, she has been doing. Yes, thank you. But podcast is what I was looking for. She did one with. I think it's Nick Viall. Is that it? Thank you. He be having all the foca on there, and I want to listen to their episode because she said from the clip that I saw. I haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't know context. But from the clip, they were talking about how many conversations they had that weren't shown on TV where he was like, I'll never embarrass you. Mm-hmm. Like, I got you. Yeah. We're in it. Yes, we're going to do it. And that's the kind of like, it's like Clay knows the right things to say and he does it. Like maybe it's people pleasing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but then he don't follow through. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think she's still, AD, you still in danger. Mm-hmm. You still in danger.
She like it though.
Clearly she do if they still together.
They together.
Because why was that not a question that the whole, if y'all gonna go hard on Trevor and he deserved, y'all gotta ask these folks, are they still together? Because that's a big question right now that we're all still wondering. Okay.
Well, she said, would you ever get back with him? And she was like, next question.
Oh, they did ask that.
Girl.
And see, they should have pressed that. No. Pull up the text messages or do a Ricky Lake ding dong. Ding dong. This is your friend here to testify and tell us the date that y'all went on. Exactly. Or here's your mama with the cards that's in the game, in the picture. It looked like y'all was playing cards of some sort. This is the exact deck of cards.
They're together. I don't care. I know she's been doing podcasts and I'm sure she probably has addressed this many times. That's fine. That's what she can say. What I'm going to say is I believe that they're together.
Oh, she said they're not together?
I don't know. Somebody said she was very single, and that's fine. She can say that. She also, I believe, is
I would love the explanation for the picture. That's all I'm saying. Y'all actually could not be together. I would love an explanation. Did y'all try?
She was very much, even, again, if you're not my man, if I'm talking about another man, I'm not going to be concerned about saying respectfully to you.
And
she's like, he's cute, y'all, respectfly. Why are you even?
That's true.
Why is there any deference to him? Why are you even concerned at all?
Deference was a good word, Mel.
Thanks, girl. But why, like?
Yeah, I agree.
That's dumb. Mm-hmm. It's because there's a there, honey.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, but then the moment between Clay and Brett was very nice.
Oh, it was very sweet.
He didn't say that about Kwame.
I didn't even notice, but you are correct.
He ain't
because it's not Kwame. Black love with them, though. It's black love, but it's not black love with Brett and Tiffany. Which, by the way, Brett and Tiffany, if y'all want to come on this podcast,
hey, Brett and Tiffany,
y'all can come pull up. All right,
be in LA.
Y'all be in LA all the time.
What the other couple wasn't there? Lauren and what's her name?
Lauren and Cam said bye.
Listen, after reading that contract, it appears that the talent there's a 5-year mark.
Are they at their 5 years?
We are on season 6 now. They were season 1. What that tells me is that they are now outside
of the contract,
of the 5-year contract.
I'm not mad. Listen,
they said we will not be pulling up. Y'all can have all the reunions.
And Cam did make a post, but Cam was like, "It seems like in the beginning this show was about love. Now it seemed like folk on here with ulterior motives."
Yes.
And there was a couple that got married, and we don't know their names.
Uh-huh.
I'm not mad, Lauren and Cam, because Lauren and Cam is really out here trying to have a relationship.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, they not here for the foolishness.
Yeah. Okay, moving on because we spent a lot of time there. Ken and the girl are besties now.
Who?
Ken and the girl. Kenneth.
That was
Principal.
I forgot. That's another area they dropped the ball on.
I agree.
They could have went harder on Kenneth.
Yeah.
They should have what happened
Yeah.
here.
What happened here?
What happened? Y'all are friends now, I understand, but clearly
Brittany.
if y'all are going to be friends, y'all, I would imagine at least y'all had to have a conversation about
yeah.
what happened here.
Yeah.
And I just feel like as an audience, there's a gap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The last time we saw y'all were broken up, she's in tears, and you calling somebody to pick you up, and now y'all are BFFs?
Yeah.
Give us the in-between. What happened during the time the cameras turned off and y'all walked off the show? Because we need to understand what happened we also can be at this point.
Yeah.
Because what?
Yeah.
And I just feel like the host should have literally asked that question. Last time we saw y'all were here. Now y'all are here. That's a long way to go in a relationship. What happened?
Well, and I feel like they tried to give we're just best friends. We talk every day. We FaceTime.
Yeah, but old girl from the prior season's the one who brought it up on there.
Yeah.
The host didn't even.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I didn't like that. I kind of wish that we would have gotten more
about them.
And the other couples, do a Love is Blind catch up. Do a Love is Blind previous seasons. Where are they now? I don't know. During the reunion for this season, I don't care to hear about other people.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't care.
Also, they didn't go that hard on Chelsea and Jimmy. I felt like they went back to the whole, like today.
Yes.
They didn't talk about that. They just went back to when she exposed the friend. They stayed there, and then it was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, and again, they should have went hard on Chelsea. Chelsea, was your friend really at the place?
Right.
Can we pull the friend out?
Yes.
And were you lying?
Yes.
Was that your your bra strap showing? Actually, what was going on? Were you trying to catch him up, and actually you got caught up?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Again, if you gonna go this hard in the beginning, give the energy through the whole hour and a half.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that.
I agree. Okay, what?
Last thing is Kwame's wife, whose name I think is Chelsea, but now I'm unsure.
I think it is.
Okay.
She's the producer now, casting.
She's in casting.
Yeah.
And she tried to have a little tiff with Jessie Woo.
Did she?
Sure.
Did she?
I don't know why she stepped up to bat.
What happened?
With Jessie Woo.
Oh, that seems like a terrible idea, honey.
I don't know why she thought she was going to. It was almost like,
what happened?
This is what happened essentially. Okay, it's almost like she had watched like Real Housewives for a few seasons, and in her mind, she was like, "Oh, I'm ready." Because she gonna go on here and try to do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna. First of all, that's your morals. So this is what happened.
Okay.
Jessie, she made the announcement, she being Chelsea, made the announcement that she's over casting. Okay. So Jessie made a post and was like, not the real villain being Chelsea for doing this terrible casting. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, but something along those lines. Okay. She makes the post. Brett and Tiffany commented under that post and was like, no, just like relax on my girl. She didn't do casting for this season. She starts on whatever seasons. Jessie, and this is why Chelsea should have shut up, because Jessie then made another post and said, oh, I'm wrong. She did this and screenshot
the
Tiffany's response. Clear the air. Chelsea then thought,
she thought, that's my,
villain? Well, then that speaks to your morals, because I'm not a villain. Plus, also, and I don't start until season, the whatever season. I think she said 8 or something in the future. Not now. Thank you. Season 8. And so what you need to know is I take this job seriously. I do whatever she was saying, and it was just like,
girl, shut up.
Essentially, this was completely unnecessary. You entered the chat and you really didn't need to, because Tiffany already had helped you out.
She already helped you.
And then Jessie responded
what'd
again.
She say?
And she called her Susan B. Anthony. She said, not Susan B. Anthony with all her white privilege coming up here and trying to tell me something. If you gonna clear somebody, you got to do it. And baby, you didn't do that. So let me help you clear me, because I'm gonna actually clear you. I don't know in what world.
I gotta watch it. This is great.
Chelsea, baby, you're from Oregon.
Uh-huh.
Yes, right. You got with Kwame. You've been hanging out with his sister and your little nieces, and you thought, oh, you understand, and you got the lingo. You could do the thing. Shh.
Oh, I need to watch this.
Shh.
That's hilarious.
Don't say no words out loud, and especially to someone like Jessie,
Yes.
whose whole job
Yes.
is to clear people.
It's too clear.
And she's so good at it.
Right.
Girl, why would you think?
Yeah.
You could step up to the bat. You should have told them, you know what, I'm on the injured reserve list. Right. I'm going to just sit this one out and shut up. And she didn't. And she fixed her mouth. And Jessie said, and I'm back.
Well, that was a bad idea for her.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
She learned that day.
Yeah, she learned because she didn't respond again.
I'm sure.
She didn't respond again.
Sure.
And it was unnecessary. Like I said, it was unnecessary because, again, if Jessie didn't correct it, then maybe I would give her ground to say something.
Yeah.
The thing is, Jessie corrected herself.
Yeah.
And that's where, so now you should shut up.
The other thing in general is that for the purposes of entertainment, even when people be wrong, if they gonna clear better than you gonna clear,
You should still shut up.
you gotta shut up
Yeah,
anyway.
you should still shut up. Yeah.
There's nothing like a good read, like a
Yeah.
Phaedra Parks
Yes.
read.
Yes.
I don't care how right I am.
Yes.
I'm just not going up against that.
Yes.
Because you're going to embarrass me.
Correct.
Now I just look dumb and feel dumb.
Right.
But I'm right.
Yeah.
But feel dumb. I don't want it.
Nobody wants
I don't want no
that.
parts.
Just hush, girl, hush.
But what I do want is Mint Mobile in my life. What I do want is a great phone plan with a phone bill that I like. Okay. And that is Mint Mobile. We do a fair amount of gossiping on this podcast. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they said. And we've heard that loose lips sink ships. But when you have something so juicy, you just have to share it with somebody. Okay, y'all know what that feels like. Well, right now, the best deal in wireless is at Mint Mobile. For a limited time, phone plans from Mint Mobile are $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. That's unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data for $15 a month. Okay, I had a competitor plan. Okay, but when I see a deal like this, I'll be ready to leave the competitors and go to Mint Mobile. I need to experience what y'all got over there. Okay, so say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages, which we all hate. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text. Delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/GJ.
GJ.
That's mintmobile.com/GJ.
GJ.
Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/GJ. $45 upfront payment required. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigs on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Very good. All right. Are we done with them?
Yes, we are. We can be.
Okay.
I just want to say quickly, this is a little bit of my long story short, and the fact that we just had that Mint Mobile ad reminded me. So I broke my phone last week. Randomly, like on a Tuesday, it just broke. I don't know. You don't realize how connected to your phone you are until you don't have it. Okay. And I was freaking out because actually what happened is the screen had cracked a while ago and I just was moving slow and then I got water in it. So it didn't even just like break. It was like the screen wouldn't work. Right. It's damaged. So I'm like, I have to get a phone like now. Like right now. Yeah. It's not even like, oh, maybe. No, I need a phone. I freaking pick up Micaiah with the app on the phone.
Oh, that's nice.
Like for daycare drop off and pick up. It's on the phone.
That's nice.
So I'm like, I can't
that's
even.
Fancy.
Don't let Greg not be. I need a phone. I need a phone. Anyway, so that sent me down a rabbit hole of randomness. And remember we were younger, the home phones, our mom used to pick up and listen. We can't do that to our kids today.
Oh no,
because
you're right.
they have cell phones and Mint Mobile plans that everything is unlimited, and now you can't tap in.
That is actually a very scary thought. Have you had? Well, your kids are young. I've had the porn conversations with the kids, and actually, it's not porn. It's actually more like
took a left here.
No, well, follow me. It was more like sending and receiving nude pictures.
Oh,
Because especially raising boys, they're at the age and to the point I can't. That's what was making me think. I can't monitor. I mean, I can, but it's a different type of monitoring what's on
Yes,
the phone.
yes.
And if I see a nude, that means the nude's already came.
It's already come
I
through,
can't
girl.
prevent a nude
Can't
from
block
coming.
it from
Right.
coming.
So
Yeah.
the point is, I've had the conversation about this is a crime.
It sure
you
is.
need to understand.
It sure is.
Your little girlfriend, you think it's cute, whatever. You out here trying to be grown, but this can have legal implications on your
absolutely
life.
can.
So
Yeah.
we've had to have those conversations with them about that. It's actually very scary.
It is. It is. McKinley was asking for some reason. She has an iPad, but she was asking about what age will I have a phone? And I'm like, I don't know why you think you will ever have one. I don't understand why. Why would you ever have one? You don't need one. You are fine. But the idea that, first of all, it's so normal for kids to be having
Yes.
phones.
For
It's just
safety,
for
but,
safety
but
even.
also there's we were just looking at the next show Mel wants to talk about. We could or watch. You guys,
Yes.
we'll let you guys know. But it was the dark side of the '90s. It's the dark side of having
Electronics.
all that access
Yeah.
to the World Wide Web.
Oh my goodness.
Well, and it's the smartphone too, because my mom was very much if you want a smartphone, you have to buy it. So I didn't get one until I moved out here because I was I'm gonna need something
Yes.
that's a little more connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I just didn't have the money to spend $1,000 on
Yes.
a phone. So I was
Yeah.
well, this brick will. I can text and call from this. That's all
Yeah.
I need to do.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
The kids, I was talking to Joe over this weekend actually, and I was being funny, but I was telling him about using the phone to call, and he was like, I literally don't call anybody on my phone.
That's so crazy.
And so I was like, what do you have? Just a texter mobile? And he was like, you sound so old right now.
Texter mobile.
But he was like, he does not use his phone to
To
call
call.
people. He only texts. He uses to watch videos.
That's so crazy.
And that's it. But he almost never
Are
calls
we
people.
eventually going to be in a world where you don't have to actually call people?
I feel like we're kind of there already.
No, I mean, yes and no. It depends on sure interviews don't go through text. You're gonna
That's
have to
true.
call people through that. But I feel like when the older generation, when we're gone,
Yeah.
it could turn into that.
Absolutely. Because I
there's-
think that's where they're going.
That's so crazy to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels very, we
know what
are
to say.
aging ourselves, but it feels very weird. But also, in addition to that, this was a part of my long story short, and a little bit of Pop the Trunk. I want to pop the trunk on Apple because everything is USB-C now.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And here's the thing. They didn't just USB-C the phone port on your phone, but both ends are now USB-C. There was a period of time in which it was USB,
right.
and then the other end was whatever you needed it to
Right.
be. Here's the problem. Everything still has the USB port.
Yes.
So
old
I
tech
get in
that
my
has that.
car with my charger that connects to my car, in which I connect it, and I can see my maps.
Yep.
I can see my music.
Yep.
I can see my calls,
Yep.
my texts, all from the screen in my car. I can't do that now because it's USB.
Man.
What am I supposed to do? Take it back
Yeah,
to the
they have-
dealership?
They have an adapter you can buy.
And now everybody has
And
an adapter.
everybody
Apple
has
sells.
it. Yep.
Everybody wants you to buy adapters.
It's all in upsale. It's so freaking.
I'm so
You have to get new
annoyed.
blocks too.
Yeah, you have to get all new blocks. Literally, chargers are like $5,000.
They're
Well,
so
and they don't sell the
expensive.
phone. They only give you the cable with the phone now. They used to give you headphones, the cable,
yeah.
and the brick.
They be
Yeah.
like, here is the phone.
And the price didn't change.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's $1 million for a phone, and then $10 million for the block, and then $5 for the cord.
Yeah.
But you already spent $69 million.
Yes.
So now you're like, okay, now what?
So now I have to get this block. I have to get this chart. It's so, and I understand in the long run,
makes me so
it'll be better because your laptop has the same one and your phone has
Sure.
the same. But right now,
Why y'all
okay,
didn't do that from the beginning?
I want to talk about it right now. It's annoying.
And then
And then they changed it. You're right. It was all the same. And
they
then
made
they
it not the
changed
same.
it.
And you know what happened? Them people in Europe
They sure did.
They
sued
Yeah,
Yep.
they standardized it.
Apple.
What were the grounds for suing?
So they could, because it wasn't because to buy Apple technology, you needed the proprietary port for it, and they were like, well, that's not fair to people who can't afford that, and they're a lot more like equality, like
Yes.
everyone needs the same thing,
They
and the
treat
government needed the same thing, so they're like, you need to standardize it, and that's why they went to
And
USB-C
and they
with
won,
everything.
and that's why Apple is now standardized.
I feel like as a people, as Americans, we really should do a better job at like revolting. Not like insurrection style, but like against these companies that play in our faces.
every day.
Because a lot
Every
of companies,
day.
like we're AD to a lot of companies.
Oh, my
and a lot of companies are
gosh.
clay. They stay playing in our face.
They do.
And we stand there
And
taking the lies,
We should.
believing the lies, telling them that we love them and we believe in them and we see what they could become.
Oh,
and you know what they do? They play in our face.
They do.
They show
make-
up to the reunion and they still play in our face.
And we be like, would you date him still? Maybe. Maybe.
I feel like as a country, we have to do better.
We do.
We could start with Amazon,
Unfortunately, it's out of our hands because
but together there's
We could
power in
change-
I
numbers.
think it's a lie. I think together we wouldn't.
well, because
What?
they lobby Congress and they have more control over the people we put in Congress, so therefore we have no power
I
because
think it's all a scam. We think we have power. We don't.
Right, I actually agree with you because
We be
why
like-
are we having a Barack? Why are we having a Biden
Trump
and Trump
face
rematch?
off. Yeah, it's
Who asked for the rematch? Who?
It's so bad.
He should not even have been allowed to be on the ballot.
but he stacked the Supreme Court in his favor. and
But
And
he stacked the Supreme Court.
that's what
Don't
we,
get me started.
we were yelling about this in 2016.
Oh
and he did
my
everything.
But let me tell
he
you
was going
something.
to.
That's how you play a game. Okay? When the long game comes around after
Oh.
you lose an election,
Oh my.
and then you're able to come back in the election after that.
After you tried to overthrow the prior,
You
person
literally
who beat
tried
you?
to overthrow it.
Mhm.
Impeached
Have-
twice.
I just saw he has a debt he cannot pay.
He cannot pay it. That man said, I don't have the money for that.
And this man who owes money is a criminal.
Millions.
Grabs women by the patooters.
Why would you say patooers?
Because I didn't know what to say that I couldn't say. So then patooters came out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't the patooters. Okay? He be grabbing you by that. By your pocketbook.
Uh-huh.
And folk on vote for him.
And
I'm
folk.
gonna tell you right now,
You have
today,
a better chance of winning than
on
Biden.
Monday, March 18th at 12:54 Pacific time, I think that man might win.
He absolutely has a chance.
I'm so scared.
Listen,
Then did you see he said if he doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath?
Oh, I'm
I
sure
saw
he
him
said
said
all that.
something
I'm sure his
recently.
supporters are saying
Yes.
all that.
okay, but here's the problem. If the Supreme Court, which he stacked, decide their opinion is that he can't be
Removed from the
charged,
ballot,
removed from the, he's absolutely going to win.
No,
They are going to be.
And they're not going to vote not that.
oh my gosh.
He is going to remain on the ballot.
They're going to be like,
They're indebted
we
to
leave-
him.
Absolutely.
And then we're just behind Biden, who like, oh my god.
Well, and that's the problem. I don't know how we got so political, obviously, but we're here. This is the other problem. Who we gonna choose? Listen,
I don't want to watch these debates.
who we gonna
I
choose
sent
as a
a
people?
screenshot to the group chat when I was doing the voting that we just did for the
Yes,
the primaries.
Oh, yes.
I stared at that ballot for about 30 minutes because I said, well, so these are the options, huh? Let me just run through them again. So Trump, okay, Biden, okay. Anybody else?
I feel like
I'm gonna write my name in.
At this
right,
point.
Jesus.
Tabitha Brown, are you busy?
Are you available?
Do you want to be president?
I
Because
can we white rapture? Can we petition Jesus to make the rapture come? Because I feel like at this point,
oh my Jesus,
I want to be caught up.
Amen.
I want to be caught up because I'm over this.
We are screwed.
We are
This country,
royally.
okay? And don't get me started on the, listen, I'm going, because I know there's a lot of opinions about this TikTok ban.
Oh.
But these people, this is what they said. This is why I hate America. They said that this is a security threat, which I actually feel like this is a real problem. We actually need to have a conversation, more than just TikTok. We need to have a conversation
yeah.
about the threats to America that
are greater than TikTok?
Are greater than TikTok, okay? But all of a sudden, everybody's like, the TikTok is the thing that's going to take us down.
And it's like bipartisan.
Well,
Not the guns.
The reason why they're pushing this so hard is because if they pass this, that gives them now the power to regulate any app they want to. Because if
website
precedent is set,
absolutely.
then they can do it however they want.
And there could be some regulation. This is my actual problem, though. Or we could use some regulation. I'm not going to lie. We actually could use some regulation on the World Wide Web because it's the wild, wild west.
I agree.
However, our priorities are still out of whack.
And that's
because what was trending on the Twitter is how are we canceling TikTok and not student loans?
Right.
Or I don't understand why this is my point. This is my point.
Oh.
That there's a gun problem in America. And y'all are over here prioritizing what
bipartisanly.
And that my whole point is that there's money behind all of it.
Oh, yes.
I'm sounding like Gregory Goosey, but there's money. And the problem I have is in this bill, what they're saying is if you sell it to an American company.
Right.
Okay, let me tell you what that says to me.
Right.
Right now, y'all aren't getting no backhand money through this, and y'all have had enough. And so now you're going to get out of here or give us some money, and then we'll let you do what you want.
No,
that is the problem.
No, yes, it is giving.
America going to America.
pay us off, and we'll
Absolutely.
Because the U.S. government. I just said this the other day. The U.S. government is a pimp, and we are hoes.
It's the biggest mafia that exists.
Yes, because dare not pay your taxes, and you gonna go to jail.
Oh,
Which
girl.
taxes are owed to you? It's ridiculous.
You dare not pay your taxes because the government's a pimp. So go work the corner,
girl,
and give me my cut
and give me my money.
Because if you
give me
don't,
my money.
This is enforceable by law.
You will go to jail.
You will go to jail.
Try not to pay
and
me.
then when you come out, I will still put you on the corner.
Yes.
Get out there and work that corner and pay me my money.
It's so stupid.
Who?
But go America. Rah, rah. Look at us. This great country.
Everybody, the land of the free.
Bitch
Who
better
is
have
free?
my money. Literally, that's them to us every day.
And we're the bees. Just so we're clear here.
Just so we're clear.
I just want to make sure we're all reading the same page, the same paragraph, the same line. We are the bees.
Absolutely.
On the street corner.
Yeah.
And we are being pimped out.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I said we need to band together. As a country, if we band together.
Nothing's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I want to lead.
They're going, you can try if you want to.
Some of the problems is we don't have a solid leader like we used to.
No, because this country's divided.
Yeah, but every time.
And because they take them out.
They take them out, but every time somebody wants to lead, okay?
They die.
Or.
By the government.
Or. We find out that in 1990 they were molesting children.
Yeah.
Or we find out that 2 years ago they were on To Catch a Predator. Or we find out that they have 30 kids that they've never taken care of. Like, I want you to know let me tell you how pissed I was this weekend. There is this beautiful trend happening on Twitter about black people who work at NASA. Okay, this black man posts and he has his hair and it just takes off. All of a sudden, all these people who work at NASA are posting these amazing pictures of themselves with that background. It was like so inspirational. I was reposting all of it. Like, this is beautiful. And then somebody was like, watch what we promote on here because this man is an abuser, well known. And then they got screenshots. And I said, this is why I hate everybody. Because every time you think, yes, this is amazing, this is beautiful, somebody gon' bet you ain't know they beat women. And now you're like, damn it. You can't trust nobody.
I got an idea. I'm
on my Twitter, unquote. I gotta unquote all the tweets. I didn't quote tweeted.
Then somebody in 10 years is gonna be like,
Mel is a supporter Mel's a supporter of women abusers, and I'm over here like, I just thought the picture was beautiful. Don't stone me. I'm not a lawyer, but I support abusers. I don't have time. We don't need no leaders. Because every time we get a new leader, that's going to happen. I ain't got time. Everybody shut up, sit down, mind your business, get on your corner, bend over, let them take your money and give it to the government. Do what you came here to do. I'm just trying not to get fined.
That's so real. I'm telling you, I got the solution now. Don't write in Jesus.
On the ballot?
No. Write in flood. Jesus need to wipe all us clean and start over with new people. Yes. Jesus, this batch, somewhere along the DNA,
We got messed up.
we got messed up.
Something went wrong.
So I think if you flood us out,
Flood us, Jesus.
redo a rainbow and start over,
We got to start day one.
catch us up,
Because this is a
let
mess.
us rapture,
This is a mess.
flood the earth, send a new Adam,
New Adam.
a new Eve.
And all of her.
But don't let her eat that fruit, though.
No. Amen.
Because the
Amen.
next group of women, they shouldn't have to go through cramps and acne and postpartum hair loss and stretch marks.
Amen.
Jesus, if you listening, can you talk to us first about the second batch? Because we have ideas on how you could maybe improve this batch. Because
Yes.
there's some stuff we didn't want on this batch.
Amen. Amen. Benediction.
Woo! That's hilarious. All right. Anything else? Did I say crabs? I didn't mean to. I think I said stretch marks. I don't
Hilarious.
know.
Oh, let's do the question from the booze before we.
Oh, okay.
I want
So
you to
the
do that.
booze are sending questions. I'm revamping. You'll find out tomorrow. I'm revamping, what's that podcast? The Ball and the Beautiful podcast a little bit. And so you guys will be able to send us questions. But we're going to answer a few questions here. One from Samantha Smith. Start there. I bolded it.
Okay, I was about to say I did it. Okay.
Okay. What behind the scenes advice would you give creators who are in the early stages of building their business?
Hire Melissa.
Hello. Oh, cramps. Yes.
That is my recommendation for you. What is yours?
Wait, why would you say that?
Because Melissa is our resident expert over here about building your brand as a creator. Okay, she handles all of it for us.
Greg be handling it all too, though. Well, he be handling the money.
I was like, what? Greg, the two of them together should start a business. Between Melissa and Greg, Melissa will have the ideas and execute it, and then also be like, okay, here's the payment structure. And Greg will not leave you alone until
it's handled.
the money is handled.
No,
okay,
that's
the
real.
two of them together will have a whole entire business. Melissa will listen to something, which is actually, you probably would be a great content executive because
Consulting firm would be
literally,
love to, 'cause
she
I'm
is
tired of
able
it.
to listen to things or watch things and like very quickly provide feedback, useful, resourceful, like impactful feedback about how you can make something better. And that
thank
is
you.
like such a skill that many people don't have. Like being a creator, I am learning every day. I am still, this is all very new for me every day. But being a creator, it can appear as if everything is very effortless and nothing is thought out. And it's just very off the whim. But there actually is a lot of successful creators. There's a lot of strategy and intentionality into what you are doing. And Melissa understands that at a level that a lot of people don't. And so when you understand that, you're able to provide feedback that will allow you to, for more people, for your content to resonate with people and for you to grow and become and feel relatable. Like all of those things are just very, very important. And she just has a really good ability to understand that.
Thank you.
So hire her. All
I
right, go ahead.
appreciate that. I would say that you probably should understand I call them content pillars. I was just actually talking about this to my cousin, but I would say figure out what your content pillars are and then ensure that you are making content that revolve around that. So I'll give you an example. I was just talking to my cousin about this. On my bio, I may change it, but right now, on my bio, my TikTok, it says all things with MKOS, lifestyle, marriage, motherhood, creating memories, podcast hosts. Those I would call my content pillars. And I ensure that when I'm posting content, it hits one of those pillars.
Got it.
So I just did a post today I collab with me and my sisters. We did a post with my, for my mom because her birthday just passed. For me, that would be under creating memories, right? Then we have like all the NAACP stuff. To me, that's kind of lifestyle-y because we're also doing Get Ready With Me's. And then a post I have before that, or another style of post, are the content me and Kev do together. To me, that's like wifehood, motherhood, that kind of stuff. We have the post for when we got Isaiah's car. That would be motherhood.
Got it.
And it helps you focus on what you want your brand and like your content to be. Because sometimes if you're like me, you don't want to I don't want to just do fashion.
Hold.
I'm
Sorry.
holding.
I think the feed cut out for them, but for us, it seems to be fine.
Okay.
They said because the feds are washing.
Yeah.
So he said, "Where's Greg?" Okay, I'm sorry. I completely interrupted you.
But anyway, that's what I would say first. Find out where you want to be, not where you want to be, what you want your brand to be. Figure out 3 to 5 kind of content pillars, and then make sure your content revolves around those things. That's what I would say first. All right. Do something, John. You guys are the best. This is from LaShonda. Early on in a relationship, how do you introduce the kite string idea, especially if you aren't married? I don't understand. How do you introduce the kite string idea?
Maybe how do you bring it up to your significant other as a metaphor?
Do you have thoughts? To me, I feel like maybe she's asking something else because she's saying, especially if you aren't married, because to me, it just seems like a conversation.
Yeah, but maybe what she is trying to get at is like, we do things differently. You are maybe if she is the string.
Got it.
Maybe the real question is, I want to be able to like better balance what's happening here, and I don't know how to approach it because we just see things so differently. You know what I'm saying? That's what is an assumption.
Okay, so let's go with that.
Okay.
That'll give us the starting point. So I would say that the first thing that both the kite and the string have to realize is that you guys are not enemies and you guys are on the same side. And I think early, if I could do anything over, Kev probably too, when we would have these type of conversations, I would preface them with, I'm on your side. I love you. I believe in you. These are my concerns.
Yeah.
And have him say, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I believe, or I trust you, because that's what a string needs to hear. Like, I trust your concern.
Got it.
I trust your the risk assessment that you're doing. I hear it and I trust it. This is what, and then come to like, those are some of the words I would use. So it breaks down the defense.
Got it.
Because these conversations can get very sticky.
Got it.
And very ugly very quickly. And you can walk away feeling like you're not on the same side. Definitely. What are your thoughts?
I think that's good. I +1.
+1. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Very good. Thank you guys so much. I feel like our live cut out. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yeah.
But we will be back next week. Mel, do you want to tell the people who can hear us the new show you want to watch, the doc?
Oh, so there is a show on HBO Max that started this weekend about the somebody put Florida in the chat, about the Nickelodeon in the 1990s, about the kid stars on Nickelodeon and how there was some mistreatment and some other stuff apparently happening with one of the producers. So we are going to watch and then let's talk about it.
All right. Very good. Thank you guys so much. Bye.